Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. We've got a lot going on this morning. It's almost the afternoon now, but we've been tracking storms all morning long. It's starting to wind down now, at least in South Central Texas, but as you can see in North Texas, Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma, there's so much activity going on. And Dallas also got to see so much activity this morning. But let's talk about what we're expecting this weekend. So again, stay very aware this weekend. We've got the main threats are going to be black ice, freezing rain, ice accumulation. It is going to be stormy throughout the day today, windy, and again, just ice accumulation. So the biggest threat is going to be tonight into tomorrow morning. By Monday and Tuesday, we'll be colder, but we're also going to be drier. All right, so let's take a look at the winter storm warning. Took effect in the Hill Country 3 a.m. this morning, runs through Sunday at noon. Now, as you can see, the eastern counties south of I-10, so that is going to take effect at 3 p.m. So pretty soon today, again, till noon on Sunday. Also, extreme cold warning in effect from 6 p.m. on Saturday to noon on Monday. All right, so we have snow going on right now on the radar. We have rain going on. We have freezing rain, wintry mix of rain and snow. I just want to show you Dallas right now. So the orangey pink color you see, that's freezing rain. The purple one that you see, that's a wintry mix of rain and snow. And obviously the blue, white is the snow, right? So Dallas got to see a little bit of everything this morning. We got to see snow in Amarillo this morning. Amarillo feels like temperatures were around negative 21 degrees, and now it's starting to move into Oklahoma, into Memphis, Nashville, making its way into the Great Lakes and eventually the East Coast. So it's making its way out of Texas finally, and our friends in Houston are seeing rain now. But we're going to continue seeing freezing rain throughout the day, especially in the Hill Country. And again, the main threat is going to be black ice. So black ice is not, black. It's just a very thin layer of ice. And especially with all the rain we've been seeing these past couple days, we saw it last night, this morning, we've been seeing a lot of rain. Now we're seeing below freezing temperatures tonight into tomorrow morning. All of that rain, everything that was left over is going to start freezing. So this is going to make it really hard to spot. It's practically transparent, so that's why it's called black ice. And this can make your cars hydroplane very easily. So that's going to be our main threat, and especially on bridges and overpasses. So the thing with overpasses is that most roads lose heat evenly, right? But with overpasses, the air flows underneath and over the surface, so it freezes much quicker. So that's why it results to a quicker heat loss with overpasses, and they tend to be a lot icier. They tend to cause a lot more hydroplaning. So you want to avoid those overpasses, and you want to avoid, in general, the roads today if you don't have anywhere to be, like unless you have to for work. Or, there's just no reason to be on the roads today. We saw a really major accident on I-35 in New Braunfels, a rollover that caused a whole closure on the interstate highway. So, yeah. But right now, temperature is 35 degrees. It feels like 25 degrees though, with the winds included. It's 10 degrees colder because of the winds. You can see the camera's a little shaky. Winds from the northeast at 17 miles per hour. So I want to show you the current temperatures right now across Texas. Negative 1 degrees in Amarillo, single digits in Lubbock. You can see 12 degrees in Abilene, Texas, 21 in Dallas, and then we've got 70 degrees in McAllen down south. But I want to show you the feels like temperatures across Texas. So it actually feels like negative 16 degrees in Amarillo. It feels like 0 degrees in Midland, 9 degrees in Dallas, 25 in San Antonio, and Right now it says 80 degrees in Brownsville, but what a significant difference, right? From the Texas Panhandle to south of Texas with that cold front moving through. I mean, we've got negative 16 degrees in Amarillo and then 80 degrees in Brownsville. That's just such a huge difference. But obviously the cold front is going to be moving through very soon. And I would say after that, once the sunset goes down tonight, man, it is going to get really, really, really cold. Right now, the sun is helping us, but once the sun goes down tonight, we're going to be below freezing temperatures for the next 3 mornings. So morning low tomorrow, 23 degrees, high of 33. We should be below freezing already by 10 p.m. tonight. And let's look at your temperatures for Sunday morning. So hard freezes are expected Sunday morning, Monday morning, and Tuesday morning. Now, Monday and Tuesday, our actual temperatures will be in the teens, so their feels like temperatures might be in the single digits. But the good thing is that Monday, Tuesday, we won't be expecting any more rain. So that's why the main threat is tonight and tomorrow night, is because of the rain. It's going to be making those roads icy. All right, so current wind chills right now in the hill country. Look at that, 10 degrees in Rock Springs. That's what it feels like right now in Rock Springs. 18 degrees in Kerrville. That's where our very own Jeremy Baker was at this morning. And man, he looked like he was starting to go numb because it was cold out there. Thankfully, he did some live shots for us. 12 degrees right now in Fredericksburg, 19 in Bernie, 29 in Floresville, and 22 in Austin. And we're going to get even colder this afternoon. So temperatures today are about 25 to 35 degrees colder than they were yesterday morning. 38 degrees colder in Rock Springs compared to yesterday morning. I mean, significant drop in temperatures, and it's going to get colder. All right, so hour by hour forecast for today. Clouds are going to stay with us. Rain is going to stay with us throughout the day. Drizzle, freezing rain, sleet is possible in the hill country, and honestly, snow is even possible very northern parts of the hill country, especially later on tonight. So let's take a look at your future cast. We've got the freezing rain moving through. This is at around 1 p.m. Fast forward 4 o'clock, we see a system move through Bexar County. And then a bigger system moves in tonight at 8 p.m. And you'll notice this one really, I mean, basically all of the hill country, and it could last through midnight, through 3 a.m. Right now it's picking up activity through 3 a.m. And as we head into Sunday morning after 3 a.m., clouds start to clear out. We start to see much drier conditions, but then we also start to get colder, right? So that's what's going to be an issue with the rain and that's been left over, is that it's going to start freezing right away. I mean, like instantly as it hits those overpasses, especially, it freezes instantly. So that's why we want to be very careful and not be on those roads today or anytime over the weekend, even into Monday and Tuesday, because since we are going to be so cold Monday and Tuesday, it could be a long-term freeze, you know? The icy conditions could last all the way through Tuesday. All right, so winds today and Sunday are going to be windy and ice accumulation. So do you guys remember the graph model wasn't picking up anything? Now it's picking up about more than a quarter inch of ice in San Antonio, 0.38 inches of ice in New Braunfels, 0.4 in San Marcos, and 0.2 in Fredericksburg. So we've got a lot of icy conditions expected pretty soon. Again, if you don't have to be on the roads, please do not do so. And protect your 4 Ps: people, plants, pets, and pipes. All right, so here's a look at your 14-day forecast. So we've got highs in the 30s the next 3 days. Okay, Monday and Tuesday morning. These are not feels like temperatures. This is actual temperatures we're expecting. 19 degrees Monday and Tuesday morning. So again, with the winds, probably going to be feeling like single digits. We do have a weather impact alert through Tuesday morning, and then by Wednesday, we should be in the 50s as our highs. But you'll notice the cold air is going to stay here for a while, towards the end of January into the beginning of February. We'll start to warm up to the 60s by the following Monday, but it's going to stay chilly for a while, and it's going to stay windy throughout the weekend. So that is what we're looking at. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I've been talking a lot this morning. Good morning, Marcy. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for tuning in. But let's take a look at the radar again. It was pretty extreme in Dallas this morning, I would say. I wonder how Dallas news is doing right now. But yeah, let's take a look again at snowy conditions in Lubbock. Oh, my hometown of El Paso. I'm born and raised in El Paso, so we never get to see snow. If we get to see snow, it's like our Super Bowl, you know. So a little bit of freezing rain going on out there. Looks like some snow in Alamogordo. Freezing rain in Carlsbad. All right. And then snow as it heads into the Texas Panhandle, as it heads to Oklahoma, Cincinnati, and Tennessee. All right, so these storms should be moving out of Texas pretty soon, but again, it is going to be pretty active today. I mean, we're going to be getting storms throughout the day today, especially in the hill country. We've got another round around 4 o'clock and then another round around 8 p.m. and that one could last all the way till 3 a.m. So just expect to be very active today. Houston, our friends in Houston are just seeing some rain right now. But back to San Antonio. So we've got some activity, some freezing rain in Kerrville. Once again, our biggest threat will be ice accumulation, freezing rain, black ice. And I really like showing this graphic. I think it's great for people who don't know what black ice is. I mean, it's pretty hard to spot it. You really can't spot black ice. It is just a very thin layer of ice. That's transparent, so this can easily make your car's hydroplane, and especially in overpasses that tend to freeze first, because again, you're getting your cold air under the bridge, over the bridge, so they tend to cool a lot faster and they lose heat a lot faster. So yeah, you want to avoid the overpasses today. I mean, if you have like those four-wheeler trucks, SUVs, you know, that's going to be pretty good for today. But if you have like a regular Honda Civic like me, you don't want to be out and about. All right. So I'll leave it at the 14-day. If you guys have any questions, thank you for tuning in and stay warm. Yeah, just watch a good movie this weekend or something. Stay warm. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Debbie. Sonia. Sonia's always here. And yeah, stay warm, guys. So thank you for tuning in. I'll leave it on the 14-day for a little bit. Happy Saturday. Once again, stay warm out there. And we will provide more updates for you. There was also I just thought about the closure on the interstate, I-35 to New Braunfels, heading northbound. There was a massive collision there. Well, the sign was hit, the guardrail. So just if you're heading to New Braunfels, something you want to check on is the incident that happened over there. But besides that, I will let you guys go. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful and safe weekend. All right, bye-bye.